Hey guys, it's Vinny B.
And it's Bob, and we're about to play some Grand Archive.
Hail, yeah. We did play this earlier last year, I believe. We did version 1.0 and 1.1 of the print and play. We did it in paper. We have those videos in our archives. I'll try to link them in the thing to see. We loved it then, and we kind of took a break since it was so far out, and I got tired of printing the cards. But here we are. We're going to try to use the tabletop simulator and really kind of get into it because we are both kind of excited about the game.
Oh, yeah, and I just got my email letting me know that a payment will be pulled soon for my order, so that had me very excited to get back after this. So
Absolutely.
uh, let's go ahead and roll.
Yes, sir. All right.
Six.
I will go first.
All right, good luck, sir.
Same to you, my
Five
man.
don't get enough.
All right, now if I remember right, I did this the correct way. Yep. All right, so on enter, I'll draw 7 cards, and I have the element of wind. So we're gonna draw Snevin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. All right. And so I get to do anything, but you don't have a champion to attack. So everything does have haste unless it comes in exhausted, is the way the game kind of works. Kind of explain it for anyone that doesn't know the game at all. Um, so I'll get to make my play, but the haste won't matter because he doesn't have anything to attack yet. And okay, so as I was saying, everything's going to have haste unless it enters exhausted for the people that don't know the game very well. Me having haste on the first turn doesn't matter because he doesn't have a champion yet for me to attack. So your first turn is really a board build. Um, and you also don't get to draw the card. So what I would do right here is I'm going to play honorable guard, and it's going to cost me 2. So the way the game works is you're going to pick 2 cards out of your hand. And like Crux, I don't have. So I'm going to pay with a Crux card and a Crux card. And these would go into my memory. And that's how you pay for the card. Now, Honorable Vanguard says it has floating memory, which says that I can pay for a memory cost out of my graveyard with this. So when it dies, it becomes a payment for my material deck, which we'll get to as Bob starts it, or as I get back to my turn.
You might not want to tell me what you're pitching though, because I can still hear you.
No, I'm aware. I'm just explaining why I'm pitching Crux cards. I'm not trying to beat you this time. I'm trying to teach the game a bit. This is the first video in 8 months that we've done on Grand Archive. So this is more for them than you. It's not all about you, Bub.
Bless you.
It's not all about you, Bub. I will also play Fairy Mage. This unit can't be targeted. And on reveal, return target ally you don't control to its owner's memory. That's actually dope. Let's put that ally's name as long as you. Wow, never mind. I'm not playing that. It's super good. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play this instead. I'm gonna play Weaponsmith instead. So we're gonna put that out. It costs 2. So I will flip, and we're gonna pay these. And the Weaponsmith has a class bonus. So if I am a warrior, at the beginning of my recollection phase, which is when you pick up your cards out of your memory, put a durability counter on target weapon you control. Now, the weapons of warriors have a use amount, and this would allow you to have more durability and be able to use the weapon more often. So this does it every turn. So if this sticks around while I start getting weapons, it will help. So now I can't play anything else. He has nothing to attack, so I'm going to pass turn. He will go to his turn. He will get his draw phase. So Bob, go ahead, and I'll let you speak through your turn.
search through my deck here, and I'm going to pull out my Spirit Fighter.
There you go.
This is telling me that I have a bioelemental alignment, and that I draw 7 cards when it comes into play.
Perfect.
So I'm going to go ahead and draw my 7. I draw 1 more for my turn.
Correct.
Alright. So I will. Bear with me, guys. I gotta go through my hand and see what we're looking at here.
Do you remember when we played and all the art was hand drawn? Not all of it. Remember, a lot of the art was like doodles.
I absolutely hope that they do some kind of promos where you get those original art cards. I would absolutely love
That would be
to
kind of
have
cool.
a card or two that were in that artwork. I absolutely
That would be
that
kind
is
of
so
cool.
cool. That'd be such a cool promo series for them to do for the tournament line, man. Alright, so I am going to. Oh, I'm going to flip it first, I guess.
If you don't mind, I'm going to set this back just a little bit so you have a front line and a back line. Hey, do me a solid. When you know the card you're playing, will you put it out before you pay so I can start showing it?
Yeah, sure.
Appreciate it.
Impassioned Tutor. On attack, my champion will get +1 level until end of turn. A lot of my arcane spells will have something to do with my level, and it'll deal bonus damage. So, level's a big thing in this element.
Yeah, in the wizard, or the mage thing, level matters a lot. A lot of the cards matter. How smart you are is the way I always understood it when we were playing it earlier. Was as you level, you get a little smarter, and it pumps all your stuff.
Makes sense. Alright, I'm gonna play Magus Disciple. I'm gonna pay 2 for that. I'm gonna let Vince show off the card here,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll let you guys know that this gives my champion +1 level permanently, and it has a class bonus. On death, I get to draw a card only if this matches my champion's class, and it is a cleric mage, so it will match a class with me. So when it dies, I'll get to draw a card, and while it's alive, it gives me that +1. Alright, well, I am all done for the turn. Oh, wait, no. Do I want to attack? I forgot I get to attack if I want to.
You do get to attack here.
But you get to hit me back if.
Yes.
I
So we're officially on offense and defensive starting now.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm just gonna pass turn.
Okay.
Okay, so now Vince is gonna show us first material phase here.
And then we're going to my turn. And as Bob was saying, the first thing we do is unrest, but nothing's rested. And then we get to materialize. This is the material deck. So you actually get to thumb through your material deck. So we would search our material deck and we get to decide what we want to put out. Which
right here, you still really don't have much of a choice. Because you still got to choose your level 1 hero before you can really start attaching stuff, I believe.
Yeah, but I also have like draw card stuff if I don't want to. But of course, I'm going to put out my hero. So I'm going to do this. You get one material per turn, and I'm going to materialize my hero. This is going to go over your other champion. As you level up, it replaces, it doesn't become part of. And as you can see, my health went from 15 to 20. And now I have abilities. When this enters, I get to materialize a weapon card with memory cost of 0 from my material deck. This is going to cost a card, and you do these, and you pay your materials by random. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 will be a reroll. So 1. So this card becomes banished. And that card is gone now. And that's how you're going to pay your material costs. And then with that, I get to choose a weapon that I would want to do. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to use Seer Sword, which is going to allow me to glimpse 2 on attack as long as I'm a warrior, which I am. Or wait, that costs 1. I'm sorry, I can't do that. It has to be 0.
Look at you cheating already.
I was thinking about it, but I changed my mind. Seeker Sword has True Sight. That's what we'll put out. So Seeker Sword is going to come out. Let me close this. Zoom in. So it has a class bonus of True Sight, which means that it could target units with stealth, which are untargetable things. In this game, you could target any ally or targetable thing. So you don't just attack the hero, you can attack each individual unit if you chose to. So things that come out with stealth, this would matter for. But right now, it's just really an attack weapon for me. Then we would go to our recollection phase, which means I will draw these back to my hand, flip them, and then I would draw 1 card. And that would start our turn. Okay. So from here, wrong one. I don't want to give you that bonus. I think what we're going to do is we're going to play Dream Fairy, which costs 3. I will flip Adelphia. And then this says it has stealth, so you can't target it unless you have something with True Sight. And then on enter, I return an ally I don't control to your owner's to its owner's memory, and opponents can't activate cards with the ally's name for as long as I control this Dream Fairy. Basically, I'm going to return your impassioned tutor to your memory.
Wow, that's a dick move. And I think everybody watching will agree.
Yeah, and they should. I will then start by attacking this unit, your Disciple of Magus, with my Sword of Seeking. And that's going to deal 1 damage to it, and I will remove a durability, or I will add a counter, which means it has 1 durability left.
Okay. On death, this will trigger, and I will get to draw a card. And what did you kill that with? Your hero?
Yeah, my hero dealt the damage.
Okay, I'm going to, of course, hit back because why wouldn't I deal the 1 back?
Oh, I forgot about it. So you can hit back? Oh, yes. If it's not rested, you can choose to.
Yes, I can exhaust it to hit you back.
Okay, is that true? That's how that works? I don't remember.
Yep.
Okay, that works though.
But then once you're blocked, or once you're tapped, So.
Right. Then it can't do anything.
Here comes the pain.
Yes, sir. So we'll attack for 1.
I need to zoom this puppy in a little bit.
2 durability. So, you know what? Okay, so I have 1 durability, but I think durability you should put it out with the counters and then remove a counter. Is probably the more clear way to represent that. Just a heads up. Then I'll attack for 1 again. You should have taken 2 so far.
Yeah, I'm having some trouble with my light counter here.
Oh, word.
Alright, and then swinging with another one.
Another one.
Wow. I'm just a spirit.
We're doing God's work here. Um, okay, and I wonder if your durability counter can go above the durability.
I would think so. It adds a durability counter, so.
Okay, so I should be at 2 because I would have gained 1 after my recollection phase. So it would have been at 3, and then I would attack for 1, basically.
Okay. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, and that would end my turn.
Alright. So my turn will start. I will go to my material phase. And I am going to
Put the homie out.
Yep. So, Rye Spellcrafter. When he enters, I get to put 2 Enlighten counters on him.
Mm-hmm.
And I may remove 3 Enlighten counters to draw a card.
Okay, this is the one. Remember when we were playing the other night to relearn TTS? We couldn't remember who did that. It's the first one that gives us, or that has that ability. Actually, it's just the enlightened counters that have that ability. Since it's in the parentheses, it's just explaining how they work.
I'm just gonna use a die. All right. That'll cost me 1. So I'll roll. 6 is dead. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same way.
You got it.
1. Okay, so let's flip. And
Ooh. This card costs level less to activate. Wow, it's an 8. Nice. Gandalf.
then I'll draw these back.
You can highlight them all and just drag them into your hand. Just a heads up.
Great. Alright, I'm gonna play Shock for 3.
Shock.
Oh wait, no, I'm not. I am not fire yet.
You're fire. You start as
Oh,
fire.
okay, yeah, I am. Sorry. I was like, wait a second, my hero's not fire.
You're
Okay.
not you're not arcane yet.
Yeah. Okay, so let's.
If fire mouse was discarded, let me choose a unit and deal 2 damage to. Ooh, that's kind of sweet.
Okay.
Yep.
And then I get to draw 2. This 1. It's a fire. I'll deal 2 damage to the thing that's stopping me from playing the card. It's the Dream Fairy down.
Spell action. Yep, that'll do it. Dream Fairy dies, which turns off its counter onto your tutor.
Right, and then I will just end my turn on that.
All right. So, beginning of my turn, we unrest. I will look at my. We'll move to material phase, which search. And what we're going to do here. I'm going to play Amulet of Life. It costs 0. So, Life Essence Amulet. Whenever an ally I control dies, while it's not my turn, I can banish this to draw another card. Then I'm going at the beginning. I'm going to move to Recollection. At the beginning of my Recollection phase, my Weaponsmith is going to give me a durability counter, and then I will Recollect. Try that there. Flipadelphia, and then I get to draw. I wish there was an easier way to draw. Draw a card. There should be a shortcut to drawing.
I think there is.
I think there is too. I just don't know it. So I think from here, what we'll do is I'm going to play Dungeon Guide. Pay. And Dungeon Guide says, on enter, you may banish 2 cards at random from my memory. If I do, I get to level up my champion, which I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these both get banished. Flip. And then I get to go back into my material deck and level up 1. Search. Level 2 Lorraine. Does it say without paying its cost? I guess I should check that. Your champion levels up into a comparable champion, ignoring material. Yeah, okay. So now, my Lorraine has 24 life, and it has Lorraine lineage. On enter, until end of turn, my attacks will get +2, and on kill, draw a card. So I don't have anything to really attack. So maybe that wasn't the best thing, but I also get to move 2 attacks. And I will attack you for 1. Attack you for 1. Attack you for 1. Attack you for 1.
What about the +2?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. On enter, until end of turn, Lorraine's attacks get +2. Yes.
Okay.
So two more there. And I will pass from there.
Right.
Now, my one question is, if I play another sword, do I just break this sword?
I'm not sure on that one.
Or does she get to carry all swords? Well, I feel like she has to decide on swords.
Yeah, I feel like she's gotta drop one to get the other. Plus, you'll see in the end, she does actually get a bonus for the swords that are in there, so I believe she is supposed to be.
Right. I agree. But then I wonder if maybe Weaponsmith ruins that because you want them to break, and then you want to put Weaponsmith out when you have your good swords. That's I wonder if that's a push and pull in the game. Something we'll have to find out. But we'll play as you lose it if you play another. So we're leveling up.
Right, I'm leveling up Rye. And he has inherited effect. Whenever you activate your first mage action each turn, put an enlightenment counter on this hero. Alright.
Sounds good.
And then I'm gonna lose 2 out of 3. So I'm just gonna roll for which one I keep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
2.
2. Alright.
Are you playing tutor?
No, I'm she's banished.
Oh, got you.
And then
You lose 2 of those, sir. You only got to keep the middle
that's
one.
the one I kept.
Yeah.
That's right.
Look at you cheating.
I messed that up.
Look at you cheating. Oh, let me pick out of my
No,
hand what cards I don't want.
If you're not cheating, do you really even want it?
Are you even trying? Right. Especially for awesome, fun, nothing on the line games. If you ain't cheating there.
Exactly. Kitchen table rules. Whatever you can get the
Right.
other person to let you get past goes.
Like Cheaty Face in Magic. Like,
Yeah.
if that wasn't an uncard, that would be a staple in Magic.
Alright, so this actually goes to my hand.
Yep.
Alright. Then I draw a card.
And what does Rye do? Inherited effect. Whenever you activate your first mage action card each turn, put an enlightenment counter on the champion. Very good. That's actually very good.
Alright, so I am now going to play her.
Yep.
She counts 2.
I guess my other question, would this be considered activating it, or do you have to attack to consider activating? I feel like this is activating, but...
What do you mean?
Because the way your hero's worded, it says when you activate a mage card, you get an enlightened counter. This is a mage card. But
is it mage card or mage action?
First mage action card.
So yeah, so it has to be a mage action. This isn't a mage action, it's mage ally.
Okay, that makes sense.
And let's see here, what do we got? I will just say go ahead.
All right, so back to my turn. I will untap. I will go to my material phase, which search, and I think there's one more thing I want. Yeah, Fire Renaissance Babble. Flip. So this one says Banish Fire Renaissance Babble. Draw a card. Activate this ability only if an opponent controls a fire element champion, which you do. So this is a free draw card. I will go to my Recollect phase, which will allow me to durability counter my sword. I will Recollect and draw a card. All right, I'm not going to play none. I'm going to move straight to attacks. And this doesn't have Okay, I'm gonna attack your guy for 4 different times, starting with Vanguard here. Um, no responses in there or nothing.
Nope.
Okay. And then I'll pass turn from there.
All right.
I'm doing that bull rush to you, dog. You're gonna like 28 me out of nowhere.
I hope so. All right. I am also going to go with a free card this time. I'm going to play my bauble for wind.
The old wind babble.
Yep. Then I will draw some cards back. Alright. So I am going to I'm going to draw a card with my bauble.
Okay.
Is it doing this? Okay. 1 second. Okay. So I'll draw a card.
Oh shoot.
What?
Nothing. We're good. I just had to fix the view again. Do we not banish the cards for floating memory? Yeah, we do. Because you can pay for it out. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So they go up to the banish. Stuff that I play goes to the disc.
Well, yeah, but
Alright.
we banish material too, which seems weird. Oh, it does say banish. Okay, we're good. Just little nuances I'm trying to get used to, you know?
Alright, I'm going to play a Focus Flame. And it costs 1 less if I'm fire.
Okay.
So it's going to be a 1. Or wait a second. Yeah, I'm a mage, so yeah. So I'm going to pitch.
This card costs 1 less to activate. Apply this effect only. Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to kill your weaponsmith.
Oh, weaponsmith. I like it. All right, weaponsmith down, and when it dies, because it's not my turn, I'm gonna bobble and draw.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have much to do right now. Okay, I'll attack your hero for 1.
Ouch. Yep.
And it's your
Oh,
turn.
by the way, you activated an action card, correct?
Oh, yeah, I did. So I get to put a token on?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I will sack this, draw a card. Before I go to my turn, I will go to my turn on rest. I will draw a card. And she'll get +1. Let's see. Okay, that works. So we're gonna play Banner Knight. We're gonna flip these in here, and then I'm gonna also play my weaponsmith. I'm gonna do both of those, and I'll go over the cards. The Banner Knight says class bonus level 2+, so it has to be at least level 2 to play this card, which is kind of cool. And it says other allies and weapons I control get +1 attack. Yep, and then Weaponsmith gives us the durability thing before you get there. And then I will start by attacking you for 2. Attack for 2. Attack for 2. And then this guy will come in for 1. And then 2 again.
And that's it.
Are you at you're 22's your life?
Yeah. 22's my life. You got me.
Oh, man.
I got a really weird hand. And, like, most of the stuff that I pitched that was playable actually got plucked. So, like, I have 2 cards that are 4 costs where I gain my level of Enlightened counters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, you had the possibility here to draw a card because you have 3 counters.
Yes.
So, like, yeah, you had that. But yeah, I agree. It did seem clunky a bit. But again, if you would have played, I don't know when you had them, but if you'd have played those a little earlier, that's like a draw 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I think is fairly strong. It is weird though because I feel like the mage wants to be defensive at the beginning until he's ready to do it. And again, I'm trying to be ultra aggressive. It's how the warrior feels. It's how we're trying to come in. And
yeah, I must have shuffled my deck too much.
Oh yeah, that's always a problem.
And shuffled everything back together. Because I think I got 5 blue cards. I had a generic for 4, or 2 generics for 4, a generic for 8, and then all blue cards. So, like, I was, like, top decking. Everything I was playing was off the top of my deck.
To be fair, same. Like, crux. Like, I can't play any of these cards until I level up. So, I just happen to get the generic cards earlier. Because all your purple cards, or you know what I mean, my crux cards, you have to be level 3 to even be able to do them. Same with you. You have to get to level 3 to play your arcanes. But yeah, so I still kind of love the game.
Yeah.
I think the mechanics are very cool. I like the double deck idea. I like the idea of the 12 card material deck. Um, being able to put things in, like we had a wind versus fire thing, but the question is, and this is a question maybe we can get answered, or I'll look up, maybe tonight or something. But is there a sideboard for your material deck? Because if you put a wind bauble in and you don't play a wind hero, it's a dead material card. So do you just risk it and you put it in like per meta, or do you get 20 material cards and you have to whittle it down to 12 or something like that? Um, Again, that's just something I haven't got to reading yet. So since we're only playing the print and play right now, it wasn't something I really went out of my way to do. But it is something I wonder, when you get to building a deck, do you just say, I want strength against wind, so I'm going to put the wind bauble in, and sometimes it's dead, sometimes it's not, and it's kind of like meta calls. Or do you get an extra 5 cards, 7 cards, 8 cards, I guess would put you at 20. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I do wonder that. I assume the deck itself doesn't sideboard. So I wonder if the sideboard would only be for material. Because the way the decks seem to play is you just kind of build it around your strategy, and it doesn't really matter what you're playing against. Nice, nice. Well, yeah, I love it too. We'll definitely be doing more going forward. I'd like to add this to main rotation. I think the game's very fun. I'd like to try to put at least one out a week of this, maybe one out a week of Flesh and Blood, and hopefully we can start getting together and playing some board games too. Or you know what I would like to do is do another of that
Okay.
deck builder we got.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually putting out the third set of it, so we even have a reason we can push it, because there's a Kickstarter coming out pretty soon for the third part, Satanic Panic. Annihilageddon.
Show.
Yeah, it. Game's so fun. Game's so fun.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, everybody.
absolutely. We'll catch you guys next time, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any hints or can answer any of the questions that we mentioned out loud, that would be super helpful. We will catch you guys next time, and yeah, we will definitely be back soon. Very much enjoyed. See you guys next time.